Hello guys, Susanna here. Thought I'd better pull my finger out and get started on the Artzology design team. I've used some of these mushrooms before, but this is what I got for this month in November. It's the last time I'll be doing we had it for about 6 months, and then this is the last month. So I really love the mushrooms, so I printed off two of some, because I want to use them as the tags, but also want to cut out some of the pictures as well. And then so these are the new ones, and then these are the ones I'm going to be using, which I've used in the past as tags and all that kind of stuff. So I'll incorporate these pages in there, or I might even just use them as tear pages, and I'm going to use these as background for some embellishments, which I'd like to do today. So that's the I'm just incorporating some of the stuff from the previous kits, as well as these are the new ones that I've got as well. She's got quite a few mushroomy stuff on her Etsy store. So I've done a mushrooms and fairies one already with Artzology, but I've got quite a few new fairies books. So I'm going to use, probably Fairies of the Wayside and of the Garden. And then I've also got this one, which Jenny gave me, and these are a bit bigger, which is good. So I might utilise some of these. The only thing is you've got to pick, which is not always that good. They're so beautiful, but I don't mind that they're a little bit bigger. So I've used this in my collage, so I could probably use this guy because I've already used her. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? So yeah, look, fairies and mushrooms and gnomes and mushrooms just go hand in hand. I think I used that one as well. See, actually, even though I love the lavender, these colours just go really well with the mushrooms, I think. Yeah. So I have got myself a big, this is the book that I've picked. I've had this for a while and I've gutted it, and it's a sort of like a real 1920s. It's sort of got like a real Art Deco feel about it. So this is the base of the book, which I won't change the cover because I really love it. And I'll also do a fake background, just so that we can keep the integrity of the cover. I'd like to keep that in there as well, because it's got the date on there. Third prize. No, it doesn't have the date, so I probably could cover that. But it was pretty old, that much I remember. Yeah, I'd say it's early 1900s. So I was wanting to do something with this because it's a good size. I'll fold that over. But I'd like to use that little page as well. I wonder how I can do that. So it's just a matter of maybe like that. Or like this. How I usually do it. But then have it like double-sided and make that a tuck spot as well. I think that would work. And then I can use some of this. That would be nice. So what I would need to do, so I've got all different pages. I want to use Edith Holden. Wouldn't mind making, I've got this template for some envelopes, and I've actually got some envelopes. I've got a few bits and pieces that I really wouldn't mind doing. But for the first video, I think it'd be nice to actually do a bit of ephemera. So they just had to make sure that it would fit in the book. Maybe make it a little bit. It's a bit bigger than normal envelope, this one. Okay. Quite like that big fairy. So it's been a while since I've done a few ephemera things, so that then I'm going to have that along there, but is that open there? So what I will do is I'll cut it here all the way to about there. That's where the opening needs to be. Then I'm going to cut this along here. So that can flip up there and this can flip here. I think I might really glue this. There we go. So what I'm going to do today is just pick some nice collage pages, and so that'll be like that. Okay, that works. Now, I think I'm going to use this one here, and I've also got I wouldn't mind having something coming out of there. I might even have a small one, so we'll pick a really little one. They're so cute. I need a certain stance. Yeah, like something like that. It's actually not too bad. Or that one's not bad either. I'm thinking that it's going to stand. If you know what I mean. Just going to check it. Now, see, I want a small fairy that's going to be popping out of there, so I think that's probably not a bad size there actually, but just I'm not a bit worried it might be because it's so blue, whereas these colours go really well. If I don't use it this time around, see, that would probably go really well, but whether I'll get all of her in is another story. I don't use this one, I will use it throughout the book. Sometimes you've just got to be a bit fussy about which fairies you pick. Actually, I like that because you can see some of the flower as well. Yep, that's the one. I'll use you a little later. Hey? Okay. Now, it's gorgeous. I'm actually thinking of putting that along here. need some background paper so that I can do some gluing. Hang tight. I'll be back. Okay, back again. Got some paper, but what I want to do, so that's going to go like that, and I want this along here, but I'm going to have to cut along here. And just to see what I've got, because I'll probably utilise some of those flowers in there as well. Okay, I found this, which I will probably put on there actually. I'm going to be cutting over a bit of it as well, tearing that. So it looks like it was meant to be that way. So what you do when you've got something that bits are cut out, you just tear it. So it looks like, okay, it's supposed to be like that. Now I'll go on the edge there like that, and I'll put something underneath it. That way I'm using up some beautiful lead folded paper. Now, as for this side, jumping the gun a bit. Got that there. I really love that. I think that is so cute. So, I'd like to get his head and that in. So I'll fold that there. Oops, straight. Actually don't mind that teared look with the ruler. That you get. I'll probably keep some of that. So that's going to be on there like that. You just got to remember that that's just colour for now. Okay, always looks messier before it looks better. Okay, keep that there. Now you need something underneath that. I'm actually thinking of having this tag, like this tag. Which is going to be here. And it's like the fairies looking down. That'll have that in there. So I want something fairly plainish. Now, what have we got? I think that's going to work. So what I might do, and I'll do all sewing as well, is just glue. pull it down. I have it too big and not covering, actually, to be honest. Now, going down there like this, and then putting that on there. Bye-bye, little lavender fairy. She's so cute. But sometimes you just got to pick and choose. Okay. Okay, now what do we got? I've got to put that back that with some other paper. I was actually thinking, what would I back that with? It's quite nice, actually. And it'll make the thing a little tougher, which is good. There we go. I quite like that. Doesn't really matter about that side. And you won't see underneath anyway. Ugh, this stuff catches. I'll be sewing around this, so a lot of this will be down, so that's good. Now, doesn't really matter if it doesn't go quite in, because you don't see that underneath there anyway. That's just cardstock. Where are we? I think this is nothing new that so many other people haven't done, but I've got to make a start on making some ephemera. Okay. Then wouldn't mind sewing along there, to be honest. I think that would really make it so I won't push that down until I'm ready. And then I was thinking of putting, just having that in the corner there. Where are we? Then just sit there like that. And what else? Because it would be nice to put something underneath there, I think. It's just going to blend it in. Okay. It'd be nice to have some yellow, but that works too. Yep. Okay. This is just a way of making something, you know, adding a little bit extra, because you've got the stuff there anyway, so you might as well utilise it. And I'm going to put that over a little bit, and you've even got her signature in the corner there, which is good. Okay. And then once that's backed, that'll sit in there like that, and I'll have a tag on there, so I like that. Only thing about this, it is a little shiny, but that's all good. Okay, so that's that side done. Do that in a minute. Now we need to get this baby out. And what I'll do is I'll just turn this into a journaling card, and then stick it in, and it'll fit perfectly. So just put a bit of backing on that. I don't particularly want to cut out the flower. Ah, what the heck, can't be bothered. May keep the name. Okay, so that'll go in there like that, to the tab there. Now, I'll just put it in there just so I know where everything is. I wanted to have that go in there like that. I think that would look nice. Then you need something underneath that, and here as well. So this is where some of these papers, see, I can use that with that blue flower fairy, whereas this one needs a few more of these, this type of colour. I like that. How big is that? About 2¼ inches. I'm going to like that. I want the mushrooms. And maybe a little bit of that as well. I think they look cute. So I think this. Glue this on. Oh, this glue, when it catches onto stuff underneath, it is a pain. Okay, now definitely needs to be sewn, that's for sure, just so everything holds down. Oh, I like that. Now this is how you use up your bits actually. I think that would probably go better that way. Or even along the side here. Because it really doesn't need that much in there. Okay. Now, that's going to go along there like that. That'll go there like that. Hopefully put that in. Then, I don't want anything too full on, so I'm thinking maybe just some sheet music. Maybe just some sheet music along there. That would be nice. Along the top. Typical. Make it too small. Okay. Okay. it too, not covering too much of that. Okay, it's just all about placing and cutting. Okay, hopefully this is none too boring for you. Okay, now it's going to go there. So I would probably like that one a little bigger. There we go, just put it a little higher. Getting a bit warm, the only trouble. Hot flushes, terrible. Now where's this guy going? I'm going to go on the edge there as well. And then I'm going to pause and sew around. Just a matter of playing. Like that. Okay. Might even be able to put some of this extra along the bottom there, I think. Which I think could probably be just enough. What do you think? Yep. Any trouble with the old music? Yeah, it is very touchy. Here we go. Now, there we go. I thought it wasn't enough to cut that, so do this, and then I could pause and do a bit of sewing, and then I'll be back. These things take time. But they're a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Now, a little higher so that we get it covering everything. There we go. Okay. Now, get rid of these little bits and pieces. Yeah. Okay, so what have we got? We've got this, this and this. And I've got a little tag that I've got left over from my thing, which I think is probably going to fit in there just beautifully. That was left over from my gnome journal, which has got the tags in there. Are you serious? Is that being cut? Oh well. nothing that sewing won't fix. I'm just wondering whether I take a nib out of that or just leave it. I think I'll leave it. I like that. Now, my tag. My tag. There's this guy, which I'm going to glue onto the back of some of this paper, and I think I will glue it onto the cool grungy side, because you can still write on it. And you won't make it too thick. I won't put it onto thick cardboard, just so it will slide in there and won't add too much thickness to the page, if you know what I mean. Okay, then we'll trim around, sew around that. Yeah, I love that tag. I think it's pretty. When we do the other sewing, then I'll cut a hole in that, and then I'll find a bit of ribbon to put in there. I think that one. There we go. So I'll pause it, and then I'll come back. I'll do some sewing. It's already 36 minutes. Oh. Okay, well, I've sewn. What you need to do is you sew along there first, then you glue that down, and then you do double-sided tape on the top part, because this needs to be kept open, because we're putting in, where are we? Put in the tag, and I've just glued a thing in there. Put that on there like that, just so that we could pull it out when we see it. There we go. Have it up like a little bit. Then we have this, probably needs a little bit more gluing. That goes in there like that. There we go. So you got a tag in there and a tag in there. Then I put this in there like that. It's not real thick, but that's okay, because I don't want it too thick, because it's getting pretty thick anyway. And then that'll go in there like this. Then it'll either I might get a paper clip and put it in so that it can paper clip in, so you've got both sides that you can see, or I might even use it as a tip in. Actually, might even use it as a tip in on the front page, because yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. That way you can utilize all the elements of it. It is so cute. Really love making ephemera, and this tag is beautiful. Can't go wrong. So utilizing some of the nude elements, and then even some of that. So okay guys, thank you very much for watching and sitting with me, and then in the next one I'm going to continue on making the journal, but I'll probably do other bits and pieces in between as well. So I really love how she's turned out. So it's really cool. It's got 3 tags. Love that. It is so pretty. A little bee in there and the tag. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks guys. Bye.